Another question that I'm sure, well, I've definitely heard a lot, and Danny's heard even more. Is that, can I put hot pans directly on
the hot pan question every time?
The hot pan question always comes up. Yeah, regardless with any quartz manufacturer, whether they be at the top of the leaderboard or at the bottom, because quartz has, obviously a quartz worktop has resin in it, a hot pan would react with that resin straight away in the worktop. So you basically, we can do tests and we can see if people have put hot pans on them, but it can either, basically the worktop will crack. Eventually the worktop will crack, but this can happen on the first time that someone puts a hot pan on it. It can happen after the 100th time of somebody putting a hot pan. And generally from 10 years experience, I have seen it happen once and the customer had the kitchen fitted like 2 weeks. And I've seen the customer have their worktop for, I think the longest one was 10 years they'd had their worktop in, and finally that's when it gave way and it cracked. So if you want to look after the worktop and make sure that you're not going to have a very hefty insurance bill in however many years time, yeah, make sure you use trivets, make sure you use chopping boards and things like that, just to put the hot pans on. As soon as it's cool to touch, it's absolutely fine. But yeah, on any quartz worktop, it will react with the resin and it will crack the worktop, sadly.
We've just had our new display fitted, and we've had ProStone to routed in some hot rods, so that just for the people who continually ask, can we put hot pans on it? So yes, you can, as long as you've got hot rods routed in next to the hob.
There's so many ways now of, you don't have to have these massive cast iron trivets and things, there's so many different innovative ways of doing it. And exactly like you say, the fact that it's on your display, brilliant. People can come in, they can see it. It's a really lovely looking feature to add to a kitchen. It just makes perfect sense. And like I say, it protects the worktop, which is what we want everybody to do, is look after the worktop.